river that shoot off fireworks. So I got to watch fireworks going off while I was above them. It was very cool. Probably the best thing I got out of that relationship. Over to the left now, see that gold 5.5 on top of 55 West Wacker from the same year, 1968, but it's a different style called brutalism. The late 60s were a tumultuous time in American history, and certain businesses and institutions wanted to convey a sense of stability and authority, so they did brutalism, or architecture in the raw. It's a lot of exposed, raw concrete, small windows. They're kind of fortress-like buildings. You'll see them in libraries, government buildings, universities, and such. Now, for contrast, to the right of that, this is still on the right, this blue glass building is 77 West Wacker. Follows white granite columns all the way up to the roof. You'll see it looks like an ancient Greek temple. Kind of looks like the Parthenon in Athens. This is a style we call neoclassical, as in classical ancient Greece. It's pretty cool from a time perspective. We're here in 2022, looking at a building from 1992, which is itself a reference all the way back to ancient Greece. Feel free to take as many pictures as you like. We'll be pretty much non-stop photo ops all the way down the river and beautiful night tonight. But I'll be sure to try to let you know we have those extra premier choice photo opportunities. All along on the left, you see folks enjoying the Chicago Riverwalk. Added pretty recently in the early 2000s. Horizontal black strips, those patios where the building gets narrower, those are called setbacks, and their height is significant. The lowest one is actually the same height as the roof of the Wrigley Building. That's 2009, saying hello to 1924. The second setback is the same height as the roof of the Mather Tower, that skinny rocket ship building over on the left. And the third and tallest setback is the same height as its neighbor to the right around the corner, the AMA Plaza. Trump Tower was completed in 2009. It was designed by an architect named Adrian Smith. He's from Chicago. He's also known as the world's tallest architect because he designed the current tallest building in the world, the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. To help picture the current tallest building in the world, picture two of those. It's about twice as tall as the Trump Tower, and you have the tallest building in the world. If you're in the market for a little 4-bedroom apartment, the penthouse unit of the Trump Tower sold a few years ago for about $20 million. 4 bedrooms. Up ahead to the right, see those corncob or honeycomb-shaped towers? It's Marina City. Very iconic Chicago buildings. A lot of films have been shot there. Designed by a man named Bertrand Goldberg. And he said there are no straight lines or sharp corners in nature, therefore our buildings should have none. So you get this very rounded, natural design. Now, Marina City Towers is not only unusual for its visual design, but also for its intended use. The idea was to create a city within a city in the sky. And if you've seen the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off, that was Ferris's dad's office. He looks out of that building and sees Ferris in the parade. And straight ahead, this building, you see how it has sort of an arch coming down at the top, and then again at the bottom? That's River Point from 2017. Some people call this the Hot Pocket Building. You can see the resemblance. That unique arch at the bottom functions as a rain gutter, but it also works with the foundation of this building. River Point had to deal with an unusual challenge. Directly underneath this building, there are active Amtrak and Metra train lines. There's trains running right underneath there. So they had to build the foundation around them. You can actually see at eye level in the stone wall, there's circular vents, there's fans spinning in there. Optimism in our machine-made future. That optimism is reflected in the soaring verticality, these racing striped columns. And the machine element, you see the arrows going back and forth, and those golden diamonds. These sort of repetitive patterns kind of feel like an assembly line. There's a machine connotation to it all. And this material, polished Indiana limestone, pretty fancy way to build. You'll see it on a lot of these Art Deco buildings. When you hear Art Deco, think Roaring Twenties. The Merchandise Mart in particular is huge. When it was completed, it was the largest commercial building in the world. Over 73 American football fields of office space, 4.2 million square feet. The Merchandise Mart is so big it used to have its own zip code. That's true, there was a postal code, 60654, just for this building. But it's a department warehouse. It's not where you'd go to buy a couch, it's where your department store would go to buy 5,000 couches. Alright, cameras up, eyes up. This is one of the best views on the tour. Some people call this Chicago's trophy case. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wolf Point.